Hey, this is Alvin.
I am Parapants.
Keep going.
Keep going, what?
What'd you watch?
Wait a minute, did you introduce yourself?
Yeah, I just did before I handed it to you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
What'd you watch?
I just watched Endride Episodes 2 and 3. And why did I keep going with this show? I had an instinct from the first episode that it was going to be boring, and 2 and 3 confirmed that the show is indeed boring so far.
Can I jump? Can I jump in? We had both decided to not do this. I stuck with my decision, but why don't you tell us why you decided to jump in back in?
Okay, so I saw that we had quite a few views for Endride, and those could have been bots, who knows? But
I think that was the people that worked on the show.
yeah, it's like finally somebody's watching Endride. So I saw like all the views we got for Endride. I'm like, really, Endride?
I got to jump in again. A lot of views compared to 55 views. I mean, you can't say a lot. It's not like
No, okay, I'm not talking about thousands of views. I'm talking about in comparison to all the shows we did.
All right, well, go
It's
ahead.
like a second to Sancha Sanya.
Are you gonna go back to Sanchez on
Oh
you?
yes, of course. I
Wait,
actually like
really?
Sancha Sanya, but I said before that I like Sancha Sanya.
Oh, all right. Well, Android. Oh.
But okay. So Sancha Sanya, I'm like, okay, I kind of like that show. I can get where maybe there's, a viewership for that, but Enride kind of left me a little perplexed. So I was thinking like, well, maybe this show is actually better than I thought at first glance. So let me give it a couple of more episodes. So episode 2, there's a lot of talking in episode 2. There's so much talking. There's so much exposition. There's so much explaining to the audience what Endora is. So at the end of episode 1, Emilio and our hero Shun escape from the king's prison, and they fight off the goons. They meet up with Alicia and her ugly dragon. In episode 2, they unite with an ex-scientist of the king's court, Pascal, who was also tutor to Prince Emilio, and he's on the run from the king's guards as well. And the four of them run off to a hiding place, and that's where Pascal explains to the viewer, I'm sorry, to Shun, where Endora is. And it turns out that Endora is actually inside the earth. Like, the place that the kid goes to is like the earth is hollowed out and there's a land there. And instead of a sun, there's this giant crystal at the center of the earth through which the sunlight comes through, and it kind of makes sunlight or whatever for Endora. So yeah, that's great. So we spent an entire episode learning what Endora is, and the king. Apparently, there is a way to the surface of the earth from Endora through the Tower of Babel.
No, sounds good.
That's in Babylon. And
Wait, the real Tower of Babel in real Babylon?
apparently there's a second Tower of Babylon inside the earth, as well as there was a Tower of Babylon outside the earth.
Wait, but so do you come out in real Babylon, or is it that they have their own Babylon?
You know what? That's a good question. No, they have their own Babylon.
Oh.
I would think that their Babylon maps to the actual Babylon,
Hmm.
in Iraq or wherever it is.
I don't know where it is.
Well, no, it was in that area. It wasn't Iraq.
Sure, I don't know.
But I don't know. But yeah, that used to be the way to the surface of the earth. But apparently, this Pascal scientist doesn't want there to be a connection between Endora and the surface of the earth, because his intuition tells him that that would be a bad idea. So he actually wants to destroy it. And so in the third episode, he's telling this to the prince that, my intuition tells me that this is a bad idea. We shouldn't be connected to the surface of the earth. So I'm going to send this kid home, and then I'm going to destroy the Tower of Babel. And the prince is he's really adamant about kicking the king's ass. So he pretty much lies to Shun and tells him the only way to get back home is to help me get rid of the king, and then you can go home. So okay.
What is it about the Shun? Why does Emilio look at Shun and be like, "Yeah, I definitely need this guy's help"?
Because he can pull a freaking sword out of his chest. Okay, so
Wait, I thought a lot of people could do that.
no, apparently not everybody can do it. Pascal explains to them that and those weapons are called warp relics.
Sure, why not?
And apparently the little dragon thing that the chick has,
Yeah.
that's her warp relic, so she can pull, I guess, little ugly dragons out of her chest. But warp relics are made from warp particles, which is a type of energy.
Yeah.
And those those energy packets, I guess, coalesce into a weapon that you pull out of your chest. I still don't know what's so flippin' special or unique about these weapons. Like, what makes them any better than any weapon that you can buy from a blacksmith? I don't know.
They're made of warp particles.
Oh
Did-
yeah, they're made of warp.
The lion guy didn't have one, right? Or did he? I mean, lion guy. I know
I think I don't remember, but the point is that not everybody has them, and I guess you have to be like super unique, I guess, to have them. And so the prince is thinking, hey, this guy is really good at pulling out his warp relic. I could use him for some reason. And also, like, there's this weird tension, rivalry between Emilio and Shun, which I don't get where it comes from. I guess because Emilio is kind of sulky and brooding and just, just not being friendly, I suppose. But all of a sudden, these two, they have some sort of like antagonistic relationship. But yeah, I don't. My problem with this show thus far, is that the threat, who's the king, I guess, Dal Zane or whatever his name is, he doesn't even seem to be that bad of a guy. I mean, he's not ordering anybody's executions. He even tells his soldiers, don't kill anybody.
Well, then he's not the threat.
He's not the threat. So I don't know what's the big deal. I don't feel any tension. I don't feel any pressure. I don't feel any suspense. These characters are just bland. It's a lot of talking, a lot of exposition, no action, and I'm like, why the fuck? Why? Why is this?
Maybe it's supposed to be a fantastical romp through a magical land. It's not supposed to be some high pressure battle action.
But you're okay. But I'm not even sensing any of the awe and splendor of the land. So far, we've seen two giant boars with crystals on their heads. And yeah, there's nothing particularly interesting about this world so far. So far, it's just been a lot of talking about towers and how we shouldn't go to the surface of the earth, and this prince angst over, like, ooh, this guy's not my dad. Fuck this guy. And
all right, I remember I watched the first episode, and Japan seemed pretty cool, like all sciencey and modern. Like, how is Endora? Like, do they have food and stuff? Or are they like, is it hot? Like, is it good?
Well, they don't have any sciencey shit. I mean, like
would they have a reason to invade Earth? I mean,
I'm thinking, yeah, why not? Okay, so apparently, like, the Endorans were told that surface Earth people were told that what was below the center of the earth, what was beneath the center of the earth is hell, right?
Yeah.
So we on the surface have been told that the underworld is actually hellish, and I don't get this. I don't get. Apparently, it was kept a secret from us about Endora, so there'd be no contact.
Whoa.
Between
You're telling
us.
me they made up hell to keep people from finding Endora?
Yeah, that's what I think it is. But some people also fantasize that it's a paradise. down there. I don't know. I'm like, it doesn't make any
That
fucking
sounds like
sense.
something that came straight out of some dude's ass.
There's like so many rules and lores and made up science and made up dumb shit,
Yeah.
and none of it equals like balls to the wall action, you know.
So what happened to episode 3?
Um, what happened in episode 3? Pretty much just more exposition about, you know, why the scientists kept by. Oh, we have a flashback between the scientists and the prince's relationship and how they bonded, I suppose, because the little kid was acting all moody and shit. And it was just and at the end of the episode, the prince lies to Shun, and they sneak away from their friends to go back to attack the prince, and they're caught by a roving gang, I guess. Now the roving gang look interesting, but yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen with that.
Are there more beast races?
The same 4 beast races that were in episode 1 makes an appearance again, and I guess they're going to go after them.
Wait. The same? You mean the same characters, right? The lion.
Yeah.
Lion guy. I think there was like a green guy.
Yeah, the green guy, greenish blue guy is going back. The lion dude is going back. They look Wizard of Ozzy.
I don't remember any other beast races besides those two, and
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna count that green guy because you got to come with something stronger than
Yeah,
that.
you gotta come with a tail or some shit.
Yeah.
But
All right. Oh, I had another thing, but I lost it. Fuck. Oh, I turned around. Usually, when you watch something and I don't, I interject with stuff that I saw when I turned my head when I got up. And I looked at your computer screen and I saw some booty cheek hanging out of some shorts. That was all right.
Yeah. Okay, so Alicia serves no other purpose than to turn her ass towards the camera and show you booty cheek.
That's important.
Really, I don't see the point of this character. I guess she's there to break up the sausage party, but also to give the viewer an eye full of ass. Because I swear this girl is like, you know, it's like, hey, here's some ass cheek. I just don't know why you have to draw ass cheek. You know, ass cheek seems to be like something that just happens. You know, when you put on really short shorts, but like when you go out of your way to draw it, it's
For anyone who might be listening, I just want you to know that I totally understand why people draw ass cheek, and don't worry, we're not fucking crazy. It's just, she does this sometimes where she's like, I don't know why people have to show boobs. I'm like, yeah, all right.
No, but it's just
Why would they do that?
no, it's just okay. Boobs, I can almost understand. You know, they're it's I don't know. You just don't have to draw ass cheek. It's like you're purposefully. I don't know.
What
I
would
can't
you rather
explain
they
it.
draw there? Just like a
No, just shorts. Why can't there just be shorts? Why are you trying to suggest her shorts are so tiny?
Have you
that
seen
they're
these
going
chicks
up her
walking around?
ass?
Every 10th chick with shorts has them like riding up all in her crack with the bottom booty flaps hanging out. That's what's the style.
That's the style?
Yeah, you should get a pair.
No, no. Okay, fine. That may be the style in real life, but this is a
And
cartoon.
in Endora.
No, it's just I don't know. Whenever I see cartoon ass cheeks,
Oh my god.
and I don't know. It just I mean, unless it's a bathing suit, I guess. But I don't know.
Yeah, I think you're approaching this all wrong. But okay. So you told me that you're gonna keep watching this even though you're bored as hell.
I just want to think that there's something more to it.
No, there's nothing to it. There's nothing.
How can you be so sure?
Because I am.
Why are you so sure? I want to have this knowledge.
Nope. You got to take that step yourself. You got to be like, you know what? I don't think there's gonna be anything else.
It's just your intuition.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm just taking a wild guess. Maybe there will be something, but I'm not gonna see it because I'm not gonna be bothered.
Okay. I don't know. I feel like I gotta give it one more shot.
Like, Have they gone back to that Shun's family? Are they just chilling? Like, hey,
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if his parents are like
well, his dad
not.
doesn't care.
I would be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if if his parents didn't care at all. They're like he said his mom was an archaeologist, so his dad is looking at rocks and his mom's looking at bones. They don't know that nigga's there.
Oh.
They're like, we have a son.
He's like, I'm getting so much more work done. What changed? Well,
Nobody's bothering me. This feels great.
is there anything else you'd like to say about Endride episodes 2 and 3? That sigh says it all.
Yeah, this ride needs to end.
Oh my God! It took you fucking 15 minutes to come up. Did you write that on your notes?
No.
Okay. But it's not gonna end.
No, it's got at least what? It's got 8 more episodes until it ends.
All right. Well, I'm gonna sign off on that.
All right.